If you want to live close to LA without paying LA prices, well, you're going to want to watch this video where I talk about a city that has a future that's pretty unlimited, and we're getting into it right now. Hey everybody, Dietric Williams, realtor with Compass in Baldwin Hills, California. Welcome back to Info on the Go, the show where I give tips, tricks, and insight on how to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in Southern California. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload new content to YouTube. Now, the city I'm talking about is called Carson. It is in the South Bay region of Los Angeles and is about 13 miles south of downtown LA. It's bordered by West Rancho Dominguez on the north, Compton on the northeast, Rancho Dominguez and Long Beach on the east, Wilmington to the south, and Harbor Gateway and West Carson on the west. The city is essentially served by several different freeways. The Harbor Freeway, or 110, which sits to the west, runs between the LA Harbor and downtown Los Angeles. The San Diego Freeway, which pretty much runs right through the center of Carson, runs from Orange County all the way out to the San Fernando Valley. The Artesia Freeway, or the 91, which is just north of Carson, runs from Orange County all the way to Redondo Beach. The Long Beach Freeway, or the 710, which runs from south to north, goes from Long Beach all the way into the San Gabriel Valley. And then there's California State Route 1, better known as PCH, or the Pacific Coast Highway, which sits just south of Carson. The city is located 5 miles north of the Long Beach Airport and about 12 miles south of Los Angeles International Airport, otherwise known as LAX. Although Carson has a long and colorful history which dates back to the founding of California, it's still relatively young for its age. As an independent city, it was incorporated in 1968. An interesting note, the city could have been named Dominguez. It was between Carson and Dominguez that were on the voting docket when they were incorporating the city. And by a narrow margin, Carson won. Now, before it became a city, it was used as a dumping site for the cities of Long Beach, Wilmington, and Torrance. Following its incorporation, the city quickly closed down a lot of the unwanted facilities that had been imposed upon it. It began enforcing very strict building and landscaping codes and worked rather aggressively to attract successful commercial businesses to the area. Despite all its growth, Carson has tenuously had to fight to shed some of the stigma from its past. Some of those things still hinder the progress of the city today. For example, many of the prime locations in which to build in Carson used to be former landfills or refineries, and any new construction goes through a lengthy procedure to address any environmental concerns. Now, the nearby refineries, industrial areas, the location to the freeways, and a lot of the trucks, so there's a lot of 18-wheelers that come through those freeways, especially the 710 and the 91, that is going to affect a lot of the air quality in Carson. So just keep this in mind if you have respiratory issues and you're thinking about making a move to Carson. As far as the economy goes, the median income is about $79,000 per year. Now, the largest industries are healthcare and social assistance, manufacturing, and retail trade. Companies such as Kaiser Permanente, the BP Carson Refinery, Ducomun, which services the aerospace and defense industries, and retailers such as Bristol Farm, Target, Staples, Ralph's, and Smart & Final all have locations in Carson. It's one of the most friendly and ethnically diverse cities in Southern California, and one of the last few places to find affordable housing. In the area, you're gonna see beautiful homes, condos, townhomes, with a median price of about $634,000. Now, that's up about 12% versus the same time last year. The most expensive homes are probably going to be found in North Carson, which has a median housing price of about $670,000. In Central Carson, the median price is about $610,000. In South Carson, it's about $600,000. And then in East Carson, the value is about $547,000. Now, as with other cities, inventory is a real big issue. There are currently about 30 active properties on sale throughout the entire city of Carson. And when those properties hit the market, They tend to go under contract in about a week or a little bit less. Those properties range in price from $600,000, which would get you a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square foot home, to about $855,000, which gets you a 6-bedroom, 4-bath home at 2,800 square feet. The home ownership rate is 74%, which is higher than the national average of 64%. So roughly every 3 out of 4 people in Carson is a homeowner. If you're a recreationist, there are plenty of parks, gyms, and pools that offer a ton of activities for residents in the area. Dignity Hill Sport Park, formerly known as the Home Depot Center, formerly known as the StubHub Center, is a multiple-use sports complex on the campus of Cal State Dominguez Hills. It consists of a 27,000-seat soccer stadium, tennis stadium, track and field facility, and the Velo Sports Center, which is the only cycling track of its kind in the United States. And if that weren't enough, Carson will host rugby, the modern pentathlon, tennis, field hockey, and track cycling for the 2028 Summer Olympic Games. And if you want more parks, there's Dolphin Park, Delamo Park, Callis Park. You want a park? Just pick one in Carson. There are a ton of them. Now, if you're like me and you're a golf enthusiast, you can play at the links at Victoria in Carson. Whether you have school-age children, the school district and schools are vital to housing prices and community infrastructure. Carson is served by both the Los Angeles Unified School District and the Compton Unified School District. There are portions of Carson in the north parts of Carson, that are under Compton Unified School District. But for the most part, it's served by LAUSD. So you just want to be very careful when you're looking at houses. Make sure that you or your realtor pull the tax records so that you know which school district that particular home falls in. High schools serving portions of Carson include Carson High, which is in Carson, Rancho Dominguez Prep, which is in Long Beach, and Banning High in Wilmington. However, the top rated high school in Carson is the California Academy of Mathematics and Science, or CAMS. And with such an ethnically diverse population, there are lots of great food places to eat. There are full service restaurants. You can do fast food if that's your choice. There are specialty stores all around Carson. Just take your pick. If you name it, it's probably there. And if you're a shopper, there's South Bay Pavilion, Carson Town Center, Carson Depot, and Delamo Plaza. You're not gonna find a ton of nightlife in Carson. It's not that kind of town. So if you're looking for something to do and you wanna go out, you're better off served going to Torrance, Long Beach, or even downtown Los Angeles. Now, you will have more options to choose from once the Hollywood Park complex in Inglewood gets complete. That is going to be huge. Carson is a small town, but it offers all the essentials that you may need, and I think you truly enjoy living there. If you want to learn more about Carson or other areas in Southern California for that matter, please reach out to our team. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. However you want to get in contact with us, just know we got your back when you're thinking about making a move to or within the LA metro area.